Hello peoples, this is BetaNights and welcome to Terraria. I thought I'd bring you guys a little tutorial today just for the sake of helping a few people and partially to see how this game would run, because for those of you who don't know, Terraria is actually one of my favorite games of all time. I adore this game. I have ever since I first found it a couple years ago, back when it was still in like version 1. And it has recently reached version 1.3, which I have not played yet. They added a whole bunch more crap into the game, but it's been a while since I played because I basically finished everything up until the newest update. But I can't wait to get around to that. That's going to be fun. But anyway, guys, I'm going to be bringing you guys a little tutorial today. For the sake of convenience, I am going to be loading up a brand new world, which I will be calling Fishland, which you will see why soon. But for the sake of convenience, I'm going to be loading this world up. Oh, great, I have to go to the Crimson. I love the Crimson. I'll be loading this map up with one of my old characters, pretty much my main one, the one that I more or less beat everything with my friends a long time ago, like a year or so ago. Again, just for the sake of convenience, for the sake of time and making this a little bit easier, but I will show to you guys that you can do this straight from the get-go with a brand new world, brand new character, right off the bat. Heck, if you know what you're doing, you may be able to get most of this done within the first couple nights of the game. And honestly, what I'm about to be showing you guys, this only came to my attention recently, and I thought it was kind of neat. Something that I personally wouldn't take advantage of just because I like the natural progression of the game. But basically what this is going to do is this tutorial is going to show you guys how to get Molten Armor, which is pretty much one of the end of Pre-Hardmode armors, like for the first section of the game, I suppose you could say. Oh god, that is a very destructive sounding sword. God, they changed the sound effect for that. That's one new thing apparently. Oh boy, Crimson. I love Crimson. But yeah, Molten Armor is a very powerful armor, very nice, especially if you're a melee type user like I am. If you couldn't tell by my armor, for those of you who know the game. And it is very nice to have early in the game. And doing this, you could have, again, assuming you know what you're doing. Yeah, I'm gonna be switching weapons now. I hate you. But yeah, this is basically gonna show you guys how to get this armor set without having to beat a single boss in the game. At least a single pre-hardmode boss. I'm going to. Oh, I didn't realize I had auto-save or auto-pause on. Let me change that. Auto-pause off. Some of these little guys to help me with enemies. Okay, now guys, all you need is to reach the ocean in your game, preferably with some bait. If it's raining, you could actually get some worms, but if you can find a bug net, which you can get from the merchant in the game, you can capture just any bugs you see idly buzzing around in the game all over the place, mostly in forested areas, like where you see the trees, like where we started. I brought a bunch of worms with me, which are easy to find when it's raining, especially just by breaking down plants and stuff. But again, any bait should work. I'm going to be using, just to show you guys that this is possible, I'm going to be using the reinforced fishing pole, which can be made with 8 iron or lead bars at an iron or lead anvil. It will help greatly if you can get the sitting ducks fishing pole, which you can buy from the traveling merchant if he happens to appear in your world, for 35 gold, I believe the price is, unless I'm mistaken. It is a bit pricey, I won't deny that, but it will make this much easier. And honestly, doing the angler's fishing quest, which, speaking of the angler, he is right here. Guess I'll wake him up. Okay, get out of the ocean before a shark eats you. Yeah, basically doing this guy's quest, which he'll ask you to catch certain fish for him. They actually are fairly rewarding. They'll give you money along with other items, including items that'll help with fishing, so it may help you out in this sense. But anyway, guys, I'm looking for a certain fish here, so unless this is very quick, I will probably be speeding this up. I probably won't cut unless this is just excessively long or something like that, but I'll speed it up to give you guys an idea on how long it takes. This is very RNG based, it's very luck based. I have a crap load of worms with me, so I have no worries of running out as far as I'm concerned, unless the RNG just hates me today. But anyway, guys, I will see you in a moment. Oh my god. Freaking hell. There we are. Where is it? Give it to me. There we go. The Reaver Shark. Holy crap. Okay, guys. I have one thing to say. This is actually my second time attempting to record this tutorial, just because the first time I tried to record it, it was very messy. It was very unprofessional. Just things kept messing up, and just it was completely unorganized. It was way too long. There was no call for any of it. But holy crap, I'm going to switch this out here just so I don't forget. Switch it out for there. Okay, guys, the Reaver Shark. This is what I've been trying to get the whole time. Mainly because, look at this. 28 melee damage, 14% critical strike chance, fast speed, average knockback. Now, most of those are actually buffed up by some of my accessories and my armor that I have off to the right there. But what we're here for is the 100% pickaxe power. That is insane. That is higher than most of the pre-hard mode pickaxes you could actually get in this game. And as I just showed here, grudgingly, you can in fact get the Reaver Shark without fighting any bosses. You could do it with materials you can get right at the beginning of the game. All you need is iron or lead, depending on what your world came with, to be able to make this fishing pole and get any bait. Worms work well. They're simple to get, at least. Oh god, this whole time I was resisting using the Sitting Ducks fishing pole or the fishing potion I had, just because I wanted to show that it was possible without them. Holy crap. And I'm not gonna cut that, because I'm gonna show you guys my stupidity. The whole time I was standing right here. Right now you still see this background right here. In Terraria, guys, always look at the background to determine where you are. Right now, this is still determined as a beach. But if I go back a bit, you can hear the music change. Ah, god. I don't know how far back I have to go for this to happen, but... Okay, notice how we have this different background. This is the jungle background. Okay, now it's switching to beach. But before, when I was standing here, it was still giving me the jungle music. It still had the jungle background. And I was getting jungle fish, like the bomb fish and the double cod and stuff like that. And I realized that that's why I made this little makeshift pier going out. And then I start catching these. I start catching actual ocean fish. Oh my god. I'm glad I realized that when I did, at least. That was a mess up on my part, guys. But now we are going on to phase 2 of this whole thing. And this is where things are going to get a little bit fun. At least I hope so, after that whole mess. Let's see. Gonna switch out my accessories here, because I have something a little fun on the side to show you. If you're going for this early game, like you're trying to follow this tutorial and get the Molten Armor early in the game, you're not going to be able to do this, what I'm about to show you right now, just because this is made with endgame accessories and materials and stuff. All these with melee speed and using the Shroomite digging claws. Guys, we're going to go down to the Underworld now. Oop. Here we go. Oh god, that is loud. See, one of the other reasons I actually had to do this recording twice was because the program I was using to record this in particular ended up recording both the game audio and my voice at the same time. And while normally I could work with that and I could find some way around it. Whoa, is that a living wood tree? Jeez. Well, normally I could find my way around that. As you could probably hear right now, the audio in the game was extremely loud. Oh god, I don't want to go through there just because I don't want to. Okay, this is unintentional. I'm gonna resummon the. Okay, no, they were there the whole time. I didn't need to, just so they could take care of any bees that try to attack me, which they will. Okay, dig down, please. Okay, there we go. Okay, we're free. Jeez, that was unnecessary. Luckily, though, this is a small world, so we should be getting down to the Underworld soon. Honestly, I probably should be cutting this, but we'll see. If I decide to in post, then I will, but regardless. Oh, I am going to be taking my obsidian skin potion, which I realize now that I forgot to do. No! No. Okay, my pumpkin pies. Meant to use one of those. Okay, sorry about the brief cut there, guys. I Had a few technical difficulties, had to actually cut after all. Sorry about that. Anyway, now, as you can see, we're down here in the Underworld, and I'm going to use the actual Reaver Shark that we caught just to prove that this works. First of all, let me make sure I got all my potions back up in order. See, as you can see right here, well, as you can see, if I didn't have some random crap sitting in my inventory, I can put that there for now. As you can see, right there, Hellstone. This right here, guys, Hellstone, is part of the material used in order to make the Molten Armor, as well as the weapons and tools and stuff that come along with it. If you choose to make those as well, which I would recommend, especially if you're going for this early game anyway. As you see, some water, I guess, finally followed me down from the surface, or probably from the jungle. And as you can see, this Reaver Shark can also cut out obsidian, which is the other material needed and required in order to make Hellstone, or Hellstone ingots at least. By the way, the reason the water is red is not because we're in the Underworld. The water is currently red because, stupidly, while I had to do that cut, a blood moon started, and water is red during a blood moon. So, anyway, now that we have a few materials at least, I'll move over here, make us a little bit of space. Now, I did actually come prepared for this, so, okay, come on. I don't know if this will actually allow us to make what we need exactly, but as you can see right here, I was able to make Hellstone bars, and it's not quite enough to make any armor, it looks like, as far as I could tell. Be right back, guys. And there you have it, guys, using only materials that I found through fishing and through the Hellstone and Obsidian that I found down here in the Underworld, using only my early game fishing pole and the Reaver Shark that I fished up with it. Here you can see, proven right here, it is possible to make molten equipment. And this, guys, is what I want to show you. We did this in a brand new world without defeating any bosses whatsoever, and we got access to one of the latest, pretty much the latest pre-Hardmode armor sets, which is fantastic for anyone, especially with its defense and its offensive capabilities. And it's fantastic for any melee user like myself, or if you're playing the new 1.3, a yo-yo user, because the yo-yos are melee weapons now. Can't wait to play around with those. But yeah, as you guys can see, that is what we got out of all of our trials and tribulations here, especially, oh god, with that fishing. Man, the first time I did this, when I recorded this the first time, I got this Reaver Shark way faster than I was expecting to. But oh man, am I glad I eventually figured it out. But anyway, guys, this has dragged on for far too long. Get at it. Guys, this has been BetaNights for a Terraria tutorial. Try saying that 5 times fast. And I will see you guys in the next video that comes out, whatever that may be. If you guys would like to see more Terraria in the future, let me know. Probably won't be any tutorials, stuff like that, because I'm very disorganized and very bad at tutorials, apparently. I'm realizing this now. But if you guys would like to see a playthrough, obviously not with like my endgame character here. If you guys would like to see me do a playthrough or play along with some friends, or if you guys would just like to see more Terraria in general, whether or not you're fans of the game, let me know in the comments below. And if this was helpful for you, let me know. Leave a like and a comment if you so choose. And regardless, I will see you all next time. Have a good night, y'all, and bye-bye for now.